The stage of America's Got Talent, Champions glows under soft white and blue lights as Marcelito Pomoy slowly walks into view. He doesn't rush, doesn't wave dramatically, and doesn't try to command attention. Instead, he moves with a calm humility that immediately sets him apart. Dressed simply, he looks more like a shy schoolteacher than a performer about to face some of the toughest judges in the world. The audience offers polite applause, curious but uncertain. This is a stage where confidence often screams, yet Marcelito whispers. As he reaches the center, the camera briefly cuts to the judges. Simon Cowell leans back in his chair, arms crossed, his expression neutral but cautious. He has seen thousands of singers, many claiming uniqueness. Heidi Klum smiles gently, while Howie Mandel tilts his head, sensing there might be more beneath Marcelito's quiet presence. When Marcelito speaks, his voice is soft and respectful. He introduces himself without exaggeration, sharing just enough to reveal sincerity, not showmanship. A subtle hush settles over the theater. The crowd senses something different, not loud confidence, but quiet determination shaped by years of hardship. Marcelito closes his eyes for a brief moment, taking a deep breath. It's not fear, it's focus. The orchestra's opening notes float gently through the air, delicate and emotional. The lights dim further, narrowing into a spotlight that isolates him from the massive stage, making the moment feel personal and intimate. In this silence before the song, tension builds. Simon glances toward the stage, still unconvinced but attentive. No one yet realizes they are seconds away from witnessing the impossible. Scene 1 captures this powerful contrast. A modest man standing alone against a giant stage, underestimated by many, yet carrying within him a voice capable of changing everything. As the opening music settles into a steady rhythm, Marcelito Pomoy lifts his head and begins to sing. His male voice flows out strong, warm, and deeply emotional, filling the vast AGT Champions theater with ease. The sound is confident but controlled, carrying a classical richness that immediately commands respect. The audience, who moments ago were simply curious, now lean forward in their seats. This is not an ordinary singer. Every note feels intentional, shaped by discipline and heart. The camera cuts to the judges' panel. Howie Mandel's eyebrows rise in surprise, clearly impressed by the power and purity of the tone. Heidi Klum nods slowly, her smile widening as she listens closely. Simon Cowell, known for his sharp criticism, uncrosses his arms and focuses intently on the stage. His expression shifts from skepticism to cautious admiration. He has heard great male vocalists before, but there is something unusually polished and emotional about this performance. Marcelito's posture remains calm and grounded. He doesn't overuse gestures or dramatic movements. Instead, he lets the voice do the work. His facial expression reflects concentration and emotion, as if he is telling a personal story through the song. The orchestra swells slightly, supporting him without overpowering his vocals. The harmony between voice and music creates a sense of elegance and control. Audience members exchange looks of approval. Some smile, others whisper in amazement. This alone feels like a performance worthy of praise. Applause begins softly between phrases, a sign of growing appreciation. At this point, many believe they already understand Marcelito's talent, and they think they know where the performance is going. But beneath the surface, anticipation builds. The melody rises toward a turning point, hinting that something unexpected is about to happen. Marcelito takes a brief breath, eyes focused, as if preparing for a leap no one else dares to attempt. Scene 2 ends with confidence. As the music reaches a dramatic transition, Marcelito Pomoy takes a controlled breath, and in a split second, everything changes. His voice rises, not just in pitch, but in identity. What emerges is a pure, powerful female soprano, clear and resonant, flowing effortlessly through the theater. The transformation is so sudden and flawless that it feels unreal, like a studio trick performed live on stage. Gasps ripple through the audience, followed by stunned silence. The judges' reactions are instant and unforgettable. Heidi Klum's mouth opens in disbelief, her hands flying to her face. Howie Mandel leans forward, eyes wide, shaking his head as if trying to understand what he's hearing. Then the camera cuts to Simon Cowell. For perhaps the first time, he is completely speechless. His confident posture disappears, replaced by pure astonishment. His eyes lock onto Marcelito, and he doesn't blink. Marcelito stands tall, completely composed, as if this miracle of sound is the most natural thing in the world. His facial expression softens, matching the elegance of the soprano voice. The notes soar high above the orchestra, delicate yet strong, filling the room with emotional intensity. The control is breathtaking, no strain, no hesitation, only precision. The audience erupts in whispers and quiet cries of disbelief. Some people cover their mouths, others clutch their chests. A few can be seen wiping tears from their eyes. The voice feels almost angelic, creating chills that travel through the room. It's no longer just a performance, it's a moment that defies expectation and logic. This scene marks the turning point of the entire audition. What began as a beautiful male vocal performance has now shattered all assumptions. Marcelito doesn't just surprise the audience, he redefines what is possible on a live stage. Scene 3 freezes time, capturing the instant when disbelief turns into awe, and a singer becomes a phenomenon. With the audience still in shock, Marcelito Pomoy pushes the performance even further. He begins to switch seamlessly between his male and female voices, moving back and forth with astonishing precision. Each transition is smooth, perfectly timed with the music, as if two world-class singers are sharing the same body. The contrast between the deep, powerful male tones and the soaring female soprano creates a dramatic musical dialogue that fills the theater. The orchestra swells, rising to match the intensity of the moment. Marcelito stands confidently at center stage, fully in control. His face reflects deep emotion, eyes focused, brows slightly lifted, revealing how much this moment means to him. He is no longer the quiet man who walked out moments ago. He now commands the stage completely, owning every second of attention. The judges are overwhelmed. Heidi Klum presses her hand to her chest, visibly moved. Howie Mandel laughs softly in disbelief, shaking his head again and again. Simon Cowell leans forward, elbows on the desk, staring intently. His earlier skepticism is gone. In its place is admiration mixed with disbelief, as though he is witnessing something that challenges his entire understanding of vocal performance. The audience responds emotionally. Some rise from their seats even before the song ends. Tears stream down faces. Phones are forgotten, no one wants to miss a single note. The energy in the room feels electric, almost spiritual. Every switch in voice lands with perfect clarity, sending chills through the crowd. As the song nears its climax, Marcelito holds a powerful note, blending emotion and technical mastery. The sound echoes through the hall, lingering in the air. Scene 4 is the moment of total domination, where doubt is erased, limits are shattered, and Marcelito Pomoy proves beyond question that he is not just talented, but extraordinary. Marcelito Pomoy delivers the final note with breathtaking control, letting it soar before gently releasing it into silence. For a brief, powerful moment, the entire theater freezes. No clapping. No cheering. Just stunned quiet. It's the kind of silence that speaks louder than applause, a collective pause as everyone processes what they have just witnessed. Marcelito lowers his head slightly, breathing deeply, still standing calmly at center stage. Then the eruption comes. The audience explodes into thunderous applause, cheers, and standing ovations. People leap to their feet, clapping above their heads, shouting his name. Some wipe away tears, others laugh in disbelief. The energy in the room surges like a wave. Marcelito looks up, visibly overwhelmed, his eyes shining with emotion. He places a hand over his heart, bowing in gratitude. The judges rise from their chairs. Heidi Klum applauds enthusiastically, her face glowing with admiration. Howie Mandel claps hard, nodding repeatedly, still shaking his head as if he cannot believe what he just heard. And then there is Simon Cowell. He stands slowly, applauding, his expression a rare mix of shock and respect. When he finally speaks, his words are few but powerful. He admits he is speechless, a reaction that says more than any long critique ever could. The camera captures Marcelito's reaction as the weight of the moment settles in. Years of struggle, rejection, and perseverance lead to this single triumph. This is not just an audition, it is a victory. Scene 5 closes with Marcelito bathed in applause, proving that true talent can cross boundaries, break expectations, and unite everyone in awe.